Rising loves, this is the altar spread for the collective consciousness today. And I'm excited. We're approaching the change into a new year. I just got back from a sweat. I've had some powerful shifts, expansion, growth, transmutation, all of that deliciousness. So hopefully that comes through. You can feel it. You're inspired. I love that. So the sacred geometry that showed up for today is the golden spiral. And any numbers that are in succession, like how this is 2, 3, if it's 4, 5, 5, 6, 1, 2, any numbers that are in order like that always represent ascension. So 23, of course, ascending. Now, I always said, if I have the opportunity, I will always share the story about this. So the golden spiral is what showed up. Now, what's really phenomenal about this is that I was literally having this conversation last night about this shell and sharing it. And this card did not come up for me. It came up for the collective. So apparently it wants to be shared because I talked about that. So there's synchronicity in that. And I love that. So what the golden spiral actually represents is the ideal and how this perfection exists in everything. Look at that. How beautiful. This shell is millions of years old. And this was a gift. This shell was brought back out of the heart of Yarmany. And so if you look up Yarmany, you'll find a beautiful mountain range named after this particular chief. And so a good friend of mine, Doug Cuomo, actually hiked into the heart of Yarmany. And there are no paths because people no longer go there. So he bushwhacked his way into the heart of Yarmany, braving the sightings of supposedly, I think he said 20 mountain lions, and he had seen fresh kills. Anyhow, he backpacked and bushwhacked himself into this space, the heart of Yarmany, and slept there with his firearm on his chest out in the open. And he thought to himself, I'm going to bring one of these back for Sherry. And so not only is that a phenomenal story to get in there and to grab one, he wasn't gluttonous and grab thousands, which he probably could have. And he may have brought dozens back, who knows? But a gift for me, this is very sacred, super sacred. And just the thought of his path going in there and coming out. And the fact that I was thought of at all is just a most amazing gift, sacred gift. And I am forever grateful for that. But that sets a new precedent of reverence for me. And I know that that's a hard act to follow. And we're not even romantic partners, but it shows a level of respect and love that everyone deserves. Everyone deserves an ancient shell from the heart of Yarmany, and that's symbolic. And so the golden spiral represents that kind of ideal, that unfathomable ideal that's perfection, where the intent is pure and the love and deep respect and reverence, that is all evident in that, not only in the shell, but in the gift of that shell to me. And I just am so overjoyed that this showed up today, because I literally had this conversation with my girl Janaea last night talking about this shell. and how I promised I would share the story every opportunity I had. And then it shows up this morning. So thank you. I am overwhelmed with gratitude for the synchronicity. I am overwhelmed with gratitude for the opportunity. And hopefully it inspires. And again, I offer my gratitude for Doug, for that beautiful sacred gift. And so the next card that showed up, this is the Journey. And the Journey talks about now being the optimum time, that the ship is now in port. And if you don't take the opportunity to seize this moment, you will miss it. But it's saying this is a golden opportunity. This is the ideal. And don't worry about how it's going to unfold for you. This is the opportunity, and take it, because everything will work out, because Spirit knows exactly what's going to go down. And so the opportunity presented itself. Accept the opportunity, be gracious and full of gratitude in that opportunity, and go. Don't wait. Go, because if you wait, you're going to miss it. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. This is your destiny, your journey. Do it. That's the message of the Journey. So that's huge. And again, fire agate showed up. And I love this because I don't have fire agate, but passion, right? So the whole idea behind the Journey is that this ship is in dock. Jump and get on the ship. Just do it. Allow yourself to surrender in this reckless abandon and do it, because you're going to miss the golden opportunity if you don't. And so fire agate, look at that piece. And it does. It looks like this molten fire. It's just amazing how electric the fire agate looks. It's just beautiful. It's got like this neon personality to it. It's just beautiful. I hope it comes across pretty good. But passion is something that's born out of spirit. It's not something that's born out of ego. The ego has no fathomable idea of what passion is. And so even if you try to get in your thinks about this, it will always be some dim version of what passion really is. It'll say, oh, passion is really good sex, right? No. Passion is this deep, soul deep ignition of spirit and frequency for a thing, a path, a person, a connection. And it's always, always soul deep. Passion comes from a place of deep wisdom and drive. It is the accessing of your blueprint. Passion comes from that place. So when you become passionate about something, anything, doing something, saying something, being with someone, that is soul deep, and that cannot be denied. And ego would want to deny it because of judgment or whatever. But that passion is always an indication of alignment. It's like saying, oh, this just feels fucking phenomenal. It can't be wrong. And that's not ego. This is not like, a lot of people equate passion with the genitals. It doesn't have shit to do with that. It's soul deep. So passion is felt in every cell of your being. But then also the frequency is ignited. So you emanate nothing but passion, and it becomes this drive. So get on the ship. And then Anka, the kin of the Red Hawk tribe. And so the the red-tailed hawk is all about passion as well. It's this Kundalini energy, and that's where passion is birthed from, this energy. But the Red Hawk tribe, the Anka, brings the message of you have graduated to a new level of spiritual being, and you have earned your stripes. And so this is actually a hawk feather. But what it talks about is give yourself the recognition for that. And now is the time to move forward in that newly empowered being. That you are no longer that person you were, maybe even moments ago, but you've graduated to this new level of awareness, and you have to move forward in that awareness, because that is how you align with passion, and that's how you seize the golden opportunities and find the ideal. I love the cohesiveness of this spread. I'm just like so excited about this. And so if you're needing a little bit more insight and want to do work with me, my website is divinityin.me, and you can contact me. divinityin.me is my website. Sherry Magdaleno on all social media. So that's the spread for the day. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry.